Have you ever found yourself in a dream, calmly making a peanut butter sandwich, but instead of bread, you're using two fluffy clouds? And instead of peanut butter, you're spreading the shimmering light of a distant nebula? It all feels perfectly normal. You might even offer a slice to Albert Einstein, who just happens to be floating by, riding a giant space turtle. It's only when you wake up, with the morning sun streaming through your window, that you think, wait a minute, that was weird. This nightly journey into the illogical is a universal human experience. It's a private cinema where the rules of physics, time, and social etiquette simply don't apply. It's your very own cosmos, playing out behind your eyes. So, what exactly is a dream? At its core, a dream is a sequence of images, ideas, emotions, and sensations that usually occur involuntarily in the mind during certain stages of sleep. Think of it as a story your brain tells itself. But it's not a simple, linear story like the ones we read in books. Instead, it's a collage, a mashup of your memories, your fears, your hopes, and random bits of information you collected during the day. This is why you might dream about your childhood pet co-piloting a spaceship with your high school math teacher. Your brain is the director, the screenwriter, and the star of this nightly production, and it loves to improvise. The stage for these bizarre plays is set deep within our own biology, specifically during a phase of sleep called rapid eye movement, or REM sleep. During this time, your body is mostly paralyzed, a helpful safety feature called atonia that stops you from physically acting out your dream of flying off the roof. While your muscles are still, your brain is buzzing with activity, sometimes even more so than when you are awake. It's a paradox. Your body is at rest, but your mind is running a marathon through the strangest landscapes imaginable. This is the time when the most vivid, story-like, and emotionally charged dreams unfold in all their nonsensical glory. We all journey into this dream world, this personal universe, every single night. It's a fundamental part of our existence, as common as breathing or eating. Yet, it remains one of the greatest mysteries of the human experience. Why does our logical, problem-solving brain surrender to such chaos every night? Is it just random neural firings, a kind of mental screensaver? Or is there a deeper purpose to these strange nocturnal narratives? The quest to understand dreams is a quest to understand the deepest, most hidden corners of ourselves and the magnificent, complex machine that is the human brain. The cosmos isn't just out there, a vast and mysterious one exists within us all. To understand why dreams are so weird, we must travel into the brain itself. Imagine your brain as a great orchestra. When you're awake, the conductor, the prefrontal cortex, located right behind your forehead, is in full control. This region is responsible for logic, critical thinking, and decision-making. It keeps the entire orchestra playing in harmony, following the sheet music of reality. But when you enter REM sleep, something amazing happens. The conductor takes a break. The prefrontal cortex powers down, and with it goes your sense of logic, reason, and linear time. This is the first key to understanding the sheer strangeness of our dreams. With the logical conductor off stage, other parts of the brain's orchestra get to play loud and free. The amygdala, your brain's emotional center, goes into overdrive. This small, almond-shaped structure is responsible for processing feelings like fear, joy, and anger. During REM sleep, the amygdala becomes highly active, which is why our dreams are often so emotionally intense. A minor worry from your day can transform into a terrifying monster chasing you. A fleeting moment of happiness can become a euphoric flight over a sparkling city. Your emotions are amplified, raw, and unfiltered by the logic that would normally keep them in check during waking hours. Meanwhile, the visual cortex, located at the back of your brain, lights up. It starts generating vivid images, but without any input from your eyes. It's pulling from your vast library of memories and experiences, mixing and matching them in novel ways. This is why you can see such detailed and fantastical scenes. Your brain is creating a virtual reality from scratch. It's combining the face of a person you saw on the bus with the landscape of a movie you watched last year, creating a new, seamless, yet utterly bizarre world. It's a visual feast, cooked up entirely by your own neural circuits firing in the dark. This combination, a quieted logic center, a supercharged emotional core, and a hyperactive visual system, is the perfect recipe for weirdness. It explains why we can accept the most absurd situations without question while we're dreaming. Your brain is no longer fact-checking the narrative. Is your cat giving you stock market advice? In the dream, that makes perfect sense because the part of your brain that would normally scream, "That's impossible," is temporarily offline. This neurological state allows for a creative, emotional, and illogical exploration of your inner world, a nightly symphony of beautiful, terrifying, and hilarious chaos. The oddities of dreams go far beyond just seeing strange things. Time itself becomes distorted and unreliable. In a dream, you might experience what feels like hours or even days, only to wake up and realize just a few minutes have passed. Or a dream might jump from your childhood to your current life and then to a futuristic city in the blink of an eye, with no sense of transition. This happens because our perception of time is largely managed by our prefrontal cortex and our hippocampus, which processes memories. With these areas working differently during REM sleep, the steady, forward march of time dissolves into a fluid, unpredictable river. Another hallmark of dream weirdness is the merging of people, places, and objects. Your childhood home might suddenly have the layout of your office, and the front door might open directly onto a tropical beach. This is a process called condensation, where your brain blends multiple concepts into one. It's a form of mental shorthand. Instead of creating a whole new character, your brain might merge your best friend and your boss into one person who embodies qualities of both. This is why dream characters can feel both familiar and strange at the same time. The brain is being incredibly efficient, recycling and combining existing data to build its surreal narrative. Then there are the random disconnected events that seem to have no cause and effect. You could be flying a kite, and in the next moment, you're taking a final exam you're not prepared for. This happens because your brain is a master of association. During REM sleep, it activates networks of related memories and concepts. The string of a kite might trigger a memory of a tangled rope, which might lead to the feeling of being tied up or stressed, which then conjures the image of an unprepared exam. To the dreaming mind, these associative leaps feel like a continuous story, but to the waking mind they seem like a series of nonsensical jump cuts. Finally, the laws of physics are gleefully ignored in the dream world. You can fly without wings, breathe underwater, or walk through solid walls. This freedom from physical constraints is perhaps the most liberating and bizarre aspect of dreaming. Your brain, which spends its waking hours meticulously calculating gravity, friction, and object permanence, gets to take a vacation from reality. It's exploring possibilities without consequences. This nightly defiance of physics isn't a glitch, it's a feature. It allows your mind to run simulations and explore creative scenarios that are simply not possible in our gravity-bound, rule-based universe. From a cosmic perspective, anything that survives billions of years of evolution usually has a purpose. So why would we evolve to spend a third of our lives in a vulnerable state, experiencing these bizarre mental movies? Well, one powerful theory is called the threat simulation theory. This idea suggests that dreams are kind of like a biological defense mechanism, an ancient virtual reality simulator for practicing survival skills. In the safety of your bed, your brain can rehearse responses to dangerous situations, like being chased, fighting off an attacker, or even falling from a great height. By running these drills at night, you might be better prepared to react if you ever face a real threat during the day. Dreams also seem to be crucial for our memory. Think of your brain as a library. During the day, you're collecting thousands of new books, sights, sounds, conversations, and facts. At night, especially during REM sleep, the librarian gets to work. This process is called memory consolidation. Your brain sorts through the day's experiences, deciding which books to keep and place on the long-term shelves, and which ones to just toss out. Dreaming might actually be the mental manifestation of this process. The weird combination of events in a dream could be your brain linking new memories to old ones, strengthening the neural pathways that help you learn and remember. Beyond survival and memory, dreams may be essential for emotional regulation. Life is just full of emotional challenges, stress, conflict, heartbreak, you name it. Dreams provide a safe space to process these intense feelings. The dream state allows the brain to re-examine emotional experiences without the immediate rush of stress hormones that you'd get in real life. By doing this, dreams can help soften the sharp edges of difficult memories, letting you wake up with a clearer perspective. It's almost like a form of overnight therapy, helping you resolve emotional conflicts and keep your mental balance. Another fascinating idea is that dreams are a playground for creative problem solving. When our logical, rigid thinking is relaxed, our minds can make novel connections we'd never see when we're awake. The history of science and art is just packed with stories of groundbreaking ideas that came from dreams, from the structure of the benzene ring to the melody of a famous song. By letting our thoughts wander freely and combine in unexpected ways, dreams can offer up elegant solutions to problems that seemed impossible to our waking minds. They're a source of boundless, untapped creativity, a universe of ideas just waiting to be explored. Sometimes the same dream movie just plays on a loop. These are recurring dreams, and they often show up during times of stress. Constantly dreaming about being unprepared for an exam, for example, might not actually be about your old school days. It could be a metaphor for feeling tested or judged in your current job or relationship. These dreams are like a persistent messenger from your subconscious, knocking on your door to deliver a message about some unresolved conflict or anxiety. They usually fade away once the underlying issue in your waking life is addressed. The dream is really a symptom, and your life holds the cause. On the opposite end of the spectrum is the incredible phenomenon of lucid dreaming. This is when you wake up inside your dream. You become aware that you're dreaming, and with that awareness, you can sometimes gain control over the narrative. You can decide to fly, change the scenery, or even confront the monster that's been chasing you. Lucid dreaming happens when parts of the prefrontal cortex, our logic center, unexpectedly reactivate during REM sleep. It gives you this rare opportunity to be both the actor and the director in your own cosmic play, a conscious explorer in the universe of your own mind. But why do so many of these nightly adventures just vanish by morning? This is called dream amnesia, and honestly, it's very common. The brain chemistry during REM sleep is just not optimized for memory formation. The neurochemical norepinephrine, which is crucial for making strong memories, is at very low levels. Your brain is in read-write mode, not save mode. So, unless a dream is particularly vivid or emotionally charged, or if you wake up directly from it, it's likely to dissolve like mist. That's why some people believe they don't dream at all. In reality, they almost certainly do, they just don't remember their journeys. Nightmares, on the other hand, are the dreams we often remember all too well. They feel intensely real because, as we've seen, the brain's emotional center, the amygdala, is highly active. The fear you feel in a nightmare is real fear. Your heart rate increases and you might even break out in a sweat. Nightmares are the threat simulation system working at its peak intensity. Common nightmares, like teeth falling out, being naked in public, or falling, often tap into universal human anxieties about loss of control, social judgment, and helplessness. They are a shared language of fear, a glimpse into the collective worries that bind us together as a species. As we look to the future, one of the most exciting frontiers in neuroscience is the possibility of recording our dreams. Scientists are already using brain imaging technology and AI to decode visual information from the brain. They can reconstruct, with surprising accuracy, what a person is seeing while they're awake. The next great leap would be to apply this technology to the sleeping brain. Imagine being able to watch your dreams on a screen the next morning. We could analyze their content, share our inner worlds, and maybe even unlock deeper secrets about consciousness itself. This technology is still a long way off, but it's definitely no longer just science fiction. So, why are dreams so weird? The answer is as complex and beautiful as the cosmos itself. Dreams are weird because our brains are given a nightly license for freedom. With our logical sensors turned off, our emotional centers turned up, and our memory banks wide open for exploration, our minds create narratives that are unbound by the rigid laws of reality. Dreams are the brain's way of sorting memories, rehearsing for danger, processing emotions, and playing with creative ideas. They are a chaotic, brilliant, and essential part of what makes us human. Their strangeness isn't a bug, it's actually the main feature. In the end, the nightly theater of dreams is a reminder of the vast, unexplored universe we carry within our own skulls. It's a place of infinite possibility where you can converse with stars and dance with nebulae. Dreams are a testament to the incredible power and creativity of the human brain. So instead of dismissing them as nonsensical, we can embrace their weirdness. We can see them as a nightly gift from our own biology, a private tour of the deepest, most mysterious, and most imaginative corners of our own minds. The cosmos is not just above us, it's also within us, waiting to be explored every time we close our eyes. And now, for your own journey into the cosmos within, here are 3 tips for exploring your dreams. First, keep a dream journal right by your bed. The moment you wake up, write down everything you can remember, no matter how strange. Second, as you're falling asleep, repeat a simple intention to yourself, like "I will remember my dreams tonight." This can really prime your mind to hold on to them. And third, be curious. Instead of judging your dreams as weird, ask what they might be telling you about your hopes, fears, and creativity. Happy travels, explorers.